Now we cannot go over to August yet because I need to make 8,000 if I want to store the grain, and I need make another 8,000 if I want to get over to August without incurring fees and increasing our payments. So back to work it is, starting with a straw. Alright, welcome back everyone. Oh no, I need to start the engine. Now I'm gonna try... Ooh, I didn't think that through. I was gonna do the straw, pick it up with the bucket and try to sell it, but I only have this one trailer and that already has the grain from last time. So that basically means we have to sell a few trees so that we can buy the grain silo so we can use the trailer. And luckily we do have some trees down already. Good. So I guess there is nothing more for me to say until we have gotten these trees down to the sawmill. So enjoy the time lapse, I suppose. Alright, now it went kind of well. Let me see. Okay, just get out of there please. Yes. I think in FS25 the claws and everything could get stuck on the... what is it called? I forget, the tension belt. You know, but so far it hasn't happened in this game. Now this isn't a full load, but this is basically everything we have. There is one tree, maybe two in between the trees over there, but it's not very... it's not worth the time I think it's gonna take, you know? So, let me hope... Wait, I should take this with me, I think. I think this is one thing that was left in the field and, you know, the field grew over it. Because I haven't cut them... I haven't worked wood in this area for a while now. Oh, almost gonna jump out, sorry. Alright. There you go. So, I can't remember, was it 10 to 12,000 these previous trips? After we realized, I think it was last episode that I learned from the comments that the length of 9 meters is basically the best. And also the straightness and lack of branches. Okay, what is happening? I need to go around here, but I think some of the trees are getting... I parked this trailer completely in the way. Oh, and there's a rock there as well. Oh, we got out of there. Good. So, let's do the trip, I suppose. And then we'll see if we can't get at least... I mean, if I get, what would it be? 11,000, sorry. If I get 11,000 total, then I don't need to sell any more wood. If you can even hear me, sorry. Yeah, I don't need to sell any more wood today, really, unless... no. What I'm trying to say is that if I get 16,000 total, I should be good to go into the next month and buy the grain storage. Of course, I would do that first. And also, I just realized I've had the time on 0 all this time. Okay, so I messed the recording up, but I was trying to fix the time. I don't know. No, don't do that. Is it? There we go. I couldn't. Usually it's you do 8 on the numbers, you know, but that didn't work. So I accidentally ended my recordings, but I think it should be fine. I don't think I lost any. It was just a few seconds, so yeah, this isn't the best loaded thing, and these two here that are sticking to the left, they could become a problem. So yeah, we'll have to see. Now this is kind of a wide road, so it should be fine. And we're doing good speed, so I will be right back with you once I am ready to sell this. Alright, just rolling in here now. How much do you think it's gonna be, huh? Like I said, I'm hoping for 11,000, but are we that lucky? Nope, we're not, but that is decent. That is enough for us. Let's call the contractor and get this little silo built on our land, which is up here. Now, I can put it in the new land, but that's just going to be in the way, I think. Now, where to put it? Oh, it's going to overlap. Why is this area restricted? Oh no. This could become a problem in the future if this area is somehow restricted. Oh, or is it because of the stumps? Oh, and it's overlapping everywhere here. I think I'm just gonna have to put it here. Okay, I need to reset it, I think, because okay, I can put it here. So where's the business end? Or 2 business ends? Okay, it overlaps there. I think this shouldn't be too much in the way. It's in the middle of everything. But it is not in the way. In the sense, like, if you see, like, around the field, there's enough room to maneuver. Like a road width. And then everywhere around, nothing is blocked or anything. And then this kind of finishes off this square here kind of well. Alright, that is our first building. Wait, except for the tents. But yeah, that's a decent progress. Decent milestone, really. Now, one rule I didn't put into this, didn't anticipate, or hadn't tested it out, but I do have the Highland expansion on this, so I could be fishing. That is sort of like a side income. It's an active income. I would have to have free time to fish. It would be nice to have it right now and just get 2 more thousand, not having to use the, go back and forth. You know what? I think it should be allowed. And hear me out for this, because it requires the sacrifice of time more than money, and it isn't millions really, unless I think if I let go of X amount of fish, I can get a lot of money, 20 fish and 50 or whatnot. So I'm gonna not let them go. I don't think I can make more money by selling the fish. I think that's the thing. Now, of course, I won't use this to like finance a tractor or anything, but for these little small things and for little breaks from forestry, I think it's perfectly fine. So I will drift around the corner here. Okay, that was a tractor drift, if those exist. Hello, ma'am. Oh no. I just rushed through your desk there, sorry. It's here, and it's probably in the fishing rods. Oh, I thought it was 1,000. How come the chainsaw is 1,000 euros, but the fishing rod is so little? Well, we are. Hold on. Oh no, I need to go back if I want to do that. Can I? Wait. Sorry. Alright, I can change my clothes from here, which is, I don't know. Let's just say I did that earlier. I'm gonna go ahead here and put on some fishing attire, if that's the thing in the game. I'll have a look and I'll be right back. Alright, I couldn't find better clothes. I think these pants are supposed to be waterproof, and I hope they are. I did find some I think they're called Wellington boots, kind of. These sort of boots. I can show you from this picture here. These here. I think that's the name I have in my head, at least. Now, I'm never getting rid of the hat or the glasses. That's it. Everything else I can change. Anyway, I was going to try to take a screenshot with the fishing rod out, but apparently I can't take a picture of, like, go into third person with it out. So let's give this a little shot here. I've done this a little bit before, and now I've probably scared off all the fish. I can't remember exactly how to do this, but how complicated can it be? I've played Stardew Valley. Oh yeah, it's bringing back a lot of memories from Stardew Valley, I think. Oh no, I'm never good at this. Alright, it's going well, but... Alright, caught a trout. Yeah, I'll sell it. I am doing this for the money. Ooh, that is gonna be quite a lot of them if I'm gonna get for... I'll try to do some... I'll fish here for like 5 to 10 minutes and then we'll see. And you can listen to music in the meantime. Alright, look at that. Fantastic. What a massive trout. I do not want to release this one. I'm gonna sell it. Because now we are only maybe one fish away from getting what we need, the 8,000. Now it's not exactly 8,000, I don't think. But I think that's like the comfortable zone to be in. Now I actually considered to force myself to pay for a fishing license, which I should really do. Now I have no idea how expensive or cheap they tend to be. And seeing as this is the only lake, I think, in the map, it shouldn't be too cheap. Alright, I need one more. But is 500 euros typical? Now I don't think the economy in Farming Simulator is, you know, one-to-one with the real life. But I'm not sure though. I haven't really gone out and bought a tractor, if that makes sense. But yeah, sorry, I'm just really focused here. As you probably could tell in the time-lapse, I'm not the best at this. I'm only good when it's at the bottom, like this, or at the top. Alright, that is enough. You know what? Let me, is it here that I do that? No. Sorry, can't remember my button for... Nope, that's not it either. No, I don't think I have activated that. Okay, good, never mind. So... I use this for, you know, video and whatnot. So I'm gonna use this here to do minus, let's say 500, right, for the fishing license. So, just to be safe, I want to get a few more fish. Now, you've been watching fishing for a few minutes now, so it's not the most exciting footage, but I think it's a good break from the logging footage. We have been slaving away in the forest for almost a year now. Next month it's gonna be completely on the year, or exactly a year. So after all of that hard work and all of our progress, I think we deserve this little, you know, time off with our feet in the water and fish on the hook or a bucket. No, I'm just... Can I take a look at this? I'm probably gonna miss the fish if I do, but... So my finances, it's 6,000. Oh no, look how expensive. Okay, yeah, I cannot tell from that how much to expect at all in the, you know, matter of how much money we need, but I think I wrote down in my notes, or in my notes, 8,000, so I'm just gonna go with that, and I hope that is enough. Oh yeah, oh yeah. Oh, it's still not. I just want to be at 8, like, if it's 7.7, you know, I don't want to take the chance. But, yeah. It's a beautiful scenery here, though, and I probably should have turned my tractor off. I don't know if you can hear it in the background. Okay, something is happening. Oh, yeah. Come on. Okay, okay, I'm really gonna apply myself here. Come on. You can do this. Oh, that was good. Alright, it's amazing. You know what? Actually, one more fish couldn't hurt, right? I was gonna take the chance, but one more fish? What is that? 30 seconds max? 20 seconds maybe? Alright. We are gonna get a 400 euro fish. I promise you. No, I can promise. But, oh no. Oh god, I almost missed it immediately. Or lost it, sorry. I don't know how they determine the value, like if is it predetermined by the time it catches? Oh. Typical. But yeah, is it like predetermined, or is it just depending on how well I do? Is there like a reward correlating to that? I don't know. Okay, if I only get 100 euro fish now, I'm gonna take the chance. Oh, oh no! Oh, don't get away. Yeah, there you go. Oh, oh yes, yeah. Come on, you can do it. You can do it. No. There you go. Yep. Let's do that and drive back home and sleep in our tents. Something we actually should try to replace soon, but for that I need the constructible things. So that might be the next thing we do, you know, as a project, sorta. But yeah, I really hope it's not more than 8,000. I mean, worst case scenario, it's just gonna increase the challenge, right? And that's gonna be more fun. I was just thinking, like, if it's gonna be more tedious than fun, but a good challenge is good. You know, the slow progress, that is what I do. That is what I like about doing this challenge. You know, it's, you know, it's kind of like the same thing almost every episode. I try to keep it a little nuanced, like with fishing and testing the train and whatnot, but you know, this small sense of progress we get, you know, every so often, and then by 10 episodes in maybe there's a change, and you know, every year that passes, we're like, if you look at just the year from every August to next August, we should be, you know, progressing steadily. And of course, we are vulnerable. Yes, vulnerable. That's the word. To setbacks and whatnot, but I don't think that should be big of a problem, even if it happens. We'll see, though, depending on how bad it is. If harvest fails, or if or like we maybe been doing with the trees, selling them completely below what we could be getting from them, then that kind of, you know, in the worst case, if we have no trees left and nothing else to make money from, we're screwed. But we're kind of secure with the goats because of the meadow. So I don't know how that calculates. Like if they run out of food and then they do they have enough seasons, or not enough months in the season to actually produce enough milk, you know, or do we have to go through 3 years to get enough? That is actually one thing. Oh no, I want to finish the turn before I do that. Put on a cruise control, I guess. What's the worst thing that can happen? Probably a lot. Buffalo, no, that's not. That's the other series. Go to milk. Okay, it's not good now. It is January, so we will wait with that, unless we're in a pickle. I don't know if I would eat pickles with goat milk. Actually, maybe. Or maybe some goat cheese. Well, that is... Okay, no, this is not my land. I can't park my items here. I do have... Oh god. What was that? It's the cultivator, yeah. That I have in the forest there. The neighbor hasn't complained yet, but maybe I should move it now. So I'll park this somewhere out of the way. And close to where we will need it next. So maybe somewhere here, I suppose. No, not. This tractor, man. I've been complaining a little bit about it. And that's no fault of the modder, I don't think. I think it just might be the type of tractor that it is. The turning radius and whatnot. And that's a good thing for like a challenge of this caliber, you know? Tedious, sorta old schooly, heavy, slow thing, but... What is this, episode 15? I kinda want a new one. I can't afford it, you know? We're putting all our money somewhere else. Into, I would argue, reasonable things, but also a tractor wouldn't be the worst upgrade. Yeah, this is a pretty cool, like with all the windows and everything. You know, that's pretty cool. But doing a forestry run at the same time, it's kind of just classes. 3,373 liters, that is... Not very much, but it is better than nothing, and I think it's more valuable than anything else we could be doing. Come on. Oh no, it's a dolly trailer. Oh no. Oh no, and I ruined the crop there. How am I gonna do this? Uh-oh. Okay, hold on. How do I... No, that's not it. So if I want to turn a dolly trailer... I have to do the opposite motion first. No, okay, I can't. It's one thing to try to reverse dolly trailers straight. You know, that's kind of challenging, but it's way easier than trying to reverse them at an angle. Okay. I don't think I have enough room here. Oh, maybe. Okay, just need to go slow. Okay, that's good. Now I've turned the drawbar a little bit. Okay, it's starting to turn. This... I don't know what's more thrilling, fishing or this. Okay, we're making progress, and I hope I can do it from this angle. Don't know, though. Okay, just do that, and then... Oh no, wrong way. I think I need to be aiming for the front, you know, where the icon is. Now it's good, but it's all unaligned. Yeah, I think I might need to cut here, and I will be back once it's in place. Yeah, I don't think that's gonna work. I'm gonna have to ram it. Oh. If that even works. Okay, yeah. Oh god. Not gonna ram that one. Just get back there, please. Now this is the benefit of being out in the forest. No one can judge me for this. Well, at least not my neighbors. Maybe people on YouTube can. I'm gonna attach, actually I'm gonna ram it once and then I'm gonna attach it to see if it's not close enough. Or if it is close enough really. Boom. Good. Oh, also I just realized it's underneath, right? And it's not... No, it's not working. Okay, water, just get out of the way, please. Good, thank you. Best way to reverse a dolly trailer is by not, you know, hooking it to the drawbar. Alright, that was good enough. Nice. Now we can rest safe, or, you know, our wheat can rest without getting destroyed. I think I'll just put it away here. That way I can get the stump remover if I need. Oh, still have the third person on. Don't need super strength. Time to end the year, really. We are back into the first month that we started in. When we get into August. August, that is. How much does it cost us to move a month? Move into a month? Did we lose the money? Nope. Just within. So we didn't really need to buy those or fish those fish. Oh, also I see loan interests. Let me take a look at the thing here. Ooh. If I were making grass or hay, I could probably use this, but I think I've decided not to. Hold on. Let me check my notes here. Gather up straw and sell. Okay, good. I just remembered my notes tell me to plant canola, and I just realized as we got into August that that was part of the notes. Oh no, sorry, I'm not allowed to tab, sorry. Let me get back to where I was. I was afraid that I had to do it in August, but apparently, no, in July. But I think it's only available to us in August. Canola, yeah, first now. So, yeah, but the straw needs to get out of the way. Position the trailer somewhere. I think actually here is a perfect spot. And then I'll get the bucket and everything, and we can enjoy a little bit of music again. Don't think I should need the rear weight though. Alright, almost done. I think it's about I was gonna say 12. I was thinking of 2. Yeah, I think it's 2 more buckets at least, and I hope the trailer can take it. If I remember correctly, I don't know if I've ever filled it though, but I feel like it doesn't fill up physically or visually, even though it says 100%, you know. But we'll see when we get there, really. I did mess up one pour there, didn't hit, but not a lot of problems from that. The real problem is really getting everything from the ground and also making the front tires touch the ground. Because, yeah, the bucket has to touch the ground. But also, if I want to turn and whatnot, the wheels have to do it. This is definitely the unorthodox way. But we are almost done. If we fill the trailer, I can always put 1,000 liters in the bucket as well, but I don't think we even have a full bucket left, so... And I'm definitely lost the count. Is it gonna be 12 buckets? 13 buckets, maybe? We'll see. Now, this is the first profit from the field, even though, you know, it's just a straw. But we'll have to wait a few months, I think into December maybe. Or January. To sell the wheat. So yeah, I think these fields here are going to make us more money than trees can, but actually I've never tested that out. Has anyone done that? Tests, you know, like square, like an acre of forest compared to an acre of field, how much yearly income there can be, and also like work input and whatnot. Would be interesting to see. Don't know if I'm capable of doing those kind of tests. Maybe, but I just play this game really casually. I don't look at the files or anything to actually, you know, game it or understand it better. I just play and relax. Yeah, this is gonna fill the bucket, I think. Now, of course, the last bucket is always the most tedious. First and the last, really. Because there's a lot of different things everywhere. And the first one is difficult because you're getting your hang of the terrain and everything. I'll just put it in the trailer, that way I don't have to do two things when I'm selling it. Let me see. Sorry, just remember to take notes as I'm going. I try to keep these episodes between half an hour and 40 minutes, but with this specific series I do a lot of non-recording while I'm playing, if that makes sense. Especially the trips back and forth and everything, just to save some hardware space. But yeah, so you know, I might be sitting here for 2 hours, but the result footage might be an hour. And then I cut that down. 11,407 liters. Alright. I was a little bit off. About 10 buckets. And then a little bit extra. But yeah, speaking of cutting out the boring parts, let me cut this trip out and I will be back. Actually, where do I sell this? I'll find out. It's been a while since I've driven something other than the trailer for the... I was gonna say flowers. The big flowers, the trees. Yeah. Oh, let me just reverse this a little bit. Now 33 euros, that's the lowest price ever. And it's looking like it's gonna be a 300 only. Yeah, 11,000 liters for 300 euros out. That is bad. I think it tops out at 48. So we're not looking at a lot for this small field. But it is the first harvest income, technically. So yeah, 386, sorry, plus 17. So almost 400,000 for this load. That's pretty good. Or, did I say 400,000? I was thinking, I don't know what I was thinking about. One day we'll make a 400,000 in one sale, probably. But now, on to the canola. That means I have to bring the seeder back here, reconfigure it for canola, and buy the canola seeds. Yep. A lot of things to get done. Exciting. Very exciting. Okay. Back again. Now I think I can park this out of the way. Oh god. No. Yeah, I can... Sorry, I'm doing a lot of things, trying to see... Actually, you know what? I'm parking it here. I need to No, not fertilize. Sometimes I just start words and some other words come out. Cultivate. That is what I need to do. And before I can even start thinking about the canola. Oh, it's probably gonna cost. Do I have enough money? Ooh. Yeah, I'm gonna do it this episode really, but it's just a matter of how much time it's gonna take me. Well, I have added this mod actually. If you take a look here, the top one, gear shift mode automatic. I can do it from just in game. I don't have to go into the settings. So, manual. Oh god. So now I need to go back in reverse. Please don't tell me you're making the field. Yeah, not allowed to create fields. Yeah, I'm doing this because preemptively, because I know the automatic one just keeps it going for so. Actually, let's try to go, because I've upgraded the engine. Let's see how it goes if I go downhill and then uphill. Wait, I thought I... Oh, hold on. It's automatic now. Yeah. Okay. It tries, but I'll do it manually for the time being. Oh. Yep, and yeah. Oh no. I keep forgetting that I have it in manual. Alright, just one little trip left. Let me just spam gear shifting here. Alright, it's a little bit different brain activity to the manual gear shifting, but I get used to it kind of fast, so I hope it didn't translate all too well. Like, sometimes the trackster just sits there for a few seconds when I'm trying to shift the gears. But yeah. Good, now it's ready. Now, on my notes, I do have the plan to make a field up here, and then eventually, oh no, okay, just get out of that, yeah, just do this, yeah, sorry, so my plan is to expand the sugarcane field really into here, so I'm just gonna leave that cultivator here. Maybe next episode I will make a field here and then grow something short-lived or quick growing, so that we can produce, utilize the land for production. And then once the sugarcane is done, I think it takes 11 months total. It's crazy, but yeah, when that's done, then I can convert them into one field. I could technically do this all into one field, but I kind of want to keep 2 fields. It's just, then I have some alternatives. Now, what was I thinking? Yeah, it's that guy over there. It is configured for wheat seeds, and we need to go back down to configure it for... No, it's configured for grass. I really need a workshop up here, really. Really. Oh, it has solid fertilizer on it. That's interesting. Now, let me put on canola so we're not surprised. Yeah, I think I have wheat or grass seeds in there. Let me turn around and just take a look. There is a mod that should do this, but I don't know why I can't be changing it manually though. So I just want to take a look. Alright, back here, and I'm gonna try I think I've tried this before earlier on, but let me take a look if it's doing anything, or if it's doing grass maybe. That's bad. It is doing canola. Weird. Did I deactivate that mod? Very interesting. I'll use up the seed, but that's... Or has it been updated and I didn't catch the update? So, the thing with that is a seed add-on, I think, and it's supposed to prevent me from just switching seeds with a button, and I have to go reconfigure everything. Maybe it's enough, like it's a category of seeds, but I do definitely know that I did not have canola seeds in there at all. But hey, I'll just use this. Oh, come on. Who parked you there? There we go. Look at this sugarcane though. Yeah, 5 out of 11. We have half a year to go. Interesting. I really need to buy another silo for it if I can't. Oh, I need to buy the harvester as well. I think I did the calculations back when I was considering all of this. Why are you so slow suddenly? Is it because I had to stop? Well, no problem really. It needs a lot of fertilizer. It's crazy. I was saying something earlier just now about something. Yeah, the sugarcane. The goal is, ultimate goal, is the brewing, the malt brewing, and that needs sugar. As well as grain. I think. Barley at least. So I'm gonna go for the sugar mill sometime soon, but we're waiting on the sugar cane to harvest. Loud, so loud, so loud, so loud. Look at that, 6 liters of canola could almost cover this field. And I do have more. No, that's a fertilizer bag, I think. Where is it, seeds? Can't remember. There's 1.5 more pass, maybe. 1 liter left. Very interesting. But yeah, so with yeah, it has taken me a lot less time than I anticipated, because I didn't have to go change the seeder. But we'll see. It's definitely working, and it's not doing the grass as it was put on. Just not right, you know. Little strip in between. I don't think the game double seeds. Oh, it's out. Is it though? It didn't. It did finish there. And there's still a little bit of a green bar, so maybe I can finish. Maybe it's like at 0.5 or something below that, so it shows me 0. Well, I'll try, and I'm not gonna go whole trip to refill this. I'll just do it when I need it later. Yeah, the map doesn't. It's so close. The map doesn't know the difference. I'm excited to see though. The percentage left, or not the percentage. I know it's 0, but the actual amount of liters left. Let me just do this here, I think. Now rolling, we didn't mulch, we didn't roll. Can't really roll unless I buy the equipment. Lime has not been done yet, so yeah, there's a lot of. This isn't the optimal farming yet. That is because we started with €1,000, but we spent it on a chainsaw, so we basically started with nothing. This tractor and a trailer left. Yeah, sorry. A trailer left over to us. So how much? The seed. Okay, it says 0 liters, so. Oh, fuck. Oh, well, when I was jumping on the cedar, I apparently pressed my two hotkeys to start and stop recording. I used Control and Shift, which didn't notice when I was trying to jump and sneak at the same time. But it didn't miss much. I was just talking about, you know, if there was any visual representation of the seats left, even though it says 0. But everything is pretty nice. But I think we are done. You see, the nitrogen is perfect, the pH is bad. We can't really afford, I think, the lime. Oh, we can afford the lime. You know what? I was about to end the episode. I'm just gonna do a quick run. No, don't tab. Don't tab. I had the mod on that this allows tabbing, but I haven't put it back on. I just forgot about it. It's no big deal, this tabbing, really. It wasn't a long distance, but try not to do it, you know. Now, I think the spreader here takes fertilizer and lime, not at the same time, of course, but I don't have to buy any more equipment. I can buy a few bags of lime, and I think I should. Don't put it right into the field. I need to fix that. Actually, I'll push it away with the tractor afterwards. Yeah, this episode really has been a lot of either time lapses or short clips. I feel like most of the clips are less than 5 minutes, and then I do a lot of work in time lapses or in between. But that's really, it's a slow-paced series. Gameplay isn't really exciting yet. It's a lot of repetitive stuff, and a lot of trips back to town. So yeah, I will fetch the lime and I'll be right back. I will go for 2 of them, because I know you use lime kind of fast, and I don't think 1 is enough. So, and I hope it's not too much. I don't want to, spend the money now and stockpile too much. Oh, I didn't realize it's 2,000 liters. That might have been way too much. It's not a large field. I mean, we will use it up eventually, so it's no big deal. Alright, all loaded, all on board, and we're ready to depart. I will, be back once I am at the farm again. Alright, I'm back. It took a while. For some reason, the tractor was driving like between 12 and 10 kilometers an hour most of the way up here. As soon as I hit like the woods, it sped up. I don't know if it was the ground or whatever. Now, I don't know if you do pH adjustment after you put the seeds in, but yeah, look, we're already down 400 liters, so I don't think it was overbuying. We won't use it all though, but it's... I could have bought 1 for this time. The good thing is that we don't... It's not a waste completely, it's just not the optimal way of spending the money at the moment. Best way would have been to buy as little as possible so that we would have more money on hand to jump between months as we need them. But next episode we're gonna stay in August, maybe create that field I was talking about, and do more things, I think. Yeah, let me see. Yeah, I need to buy a weeder as well, because as soon as these grow, if we jump over to September, there's gonna be weeds on this field, I think. There weren't many this time, but that is probably because it's kind of a new field. It's probably gonna be more now. Alright, barely 1,000 liters spent. I need a place to put all these things. Probably not in the trees that I'm gonna be cutting down in the near future. I'll drive through here. There's not a lot left, probably 5 trips. I think with the log trailer on this side of our property. We have expanded our property a few episodes ago. So still a lot logging to do. But it was nice to take a little break from it this episode. It's always nice with a little bit of break. It's summertime here, real life for me, and vacation is on everyone's mind, I think. Well, at any rate, I can't park it here actually though. Sorry, let me retake that outro. Just put it all the way here. Yes. All right. Yes, like I was saying. At any rate, let's take a look at this beauty here during the outro. And I wanted to thank you very much for watching. I hope that you enjoyed and that you join next time when we continue in August, but do a little bit more of vlogging again. And yeah, maybe get into September by the end of it, but we'll see. There's a lot to do still. Remember to like and subscribe on your way out, and take care. Goodbye.